yourself for the people.
What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? This your boy Taz the Artist. You feel me?
So Taz the Artist. What? Taz the Artist. That's a unique name. What made you come up with Taz the Artist?
Oh man, so my name used to be Tasmanian, so you know, like the Tasmanian Devil. So
Okay.
like, I just came up with it because I came up with that name, because I was always in school, high school, middle school, elementary school, I was always called crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a temper. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why I was called, Taz. But then, like, when I started taking music seriously, like, around the time, like, when I got into college, like, my second year in college, that's when I, started to take it seriously. And my homie was like, well, you don't want to get sued. You don't want to get sued by Warner Brothers and stuff like that, so you have to change your name to like Taz the Rapper or something. So like I took maybe 2 days to a week on that, and I was like, man, I might as well just name myself Taz the Artist. And I was like, yeah, she had a ring to it. It was different, unique.
So you got so Taz the Artist is like your brand, like, so that's your name and everything, like
that's my name. That's my brand. That's all me, y'all. It's all me.
That's really unique. So I heard you say you started taking music seriously in college, but when did you actually like grow a passion for music to start writing it and get the feel for it and everything like that?
Honestly, I would say I started rapping at 13, and I wanted to take it serious, but I knew I wasn't that good, so I just took a break from it and just started, doing other stuff, like playing instruments and stuff.
Instruments.
Yeah.
I get that. Like instruments like what though?
The alto saxophone, man. I was in band, man. I was in high school. Alto saxophone, percussion, stuff like that.
So instruments and all that. So you've always had a feel for music for fun, like from being with band and all that. So
yeah,
you basically almost been in music your whole life almost. Just around it at least.
Yeah, since I was like 2, honestly. I've been in music since I was 2. So but I ain't get to rapping until like I got older.
I get that.
Yeah.
Did it like any artists out there stick out or have inspiration on you, or like somebody you look up to, like they do music, I want to do music too, or you just was on the fly with it, like this is what I want to do for me?
Well, one thing that caught my eyes really when it came to doing music and rapping, it was like, Ice Cube. I'm a big Ice Cube fan. Shout out to Ice Cube.
That's a good inspiration.
Yeah, very good inspiration. He don't sugarcoat anything, and he don't care how nobody feel about it. Whether they mad or not. Like, it's the truth. People can't handle the truth. So, I just like the Ice Cube because Ice Cube was just genuine, humble, and he always just spoke the truth, whether people liked it or not. So.
Yeah, that's a very good. I ain't gonna lie. I actually hear you always speak the truth in your music as I be listening to it. So I definitely can see how Ice Cube was an inspiration. I definitely can see that.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
I can definitely. And speaking of Ice Cube, so with the whole NWA thing and the lynch mob and everything, like what did you feel about that? Like, since that's what we talking about.
Oh yeah, man. I feel like when it came to like Ice Cube and NWA and anything, it was cool and all, but then when Cube had to go his separate way, I understand that, because it's like, at the time they young, they just want to get to the money, but they don't know the legal stuff behind it, and they know it's like some stuff behind it with contracts and stuff like that. I felt like Cube did the right thing by walking away, because at the end of the day, like, who wants to do something they love to do and they not actually getting paid for it, and they not getting paid the exact amount that they are worth? So it's like, what, I'm worth more. I'm worth more than what Jerry Heller said, like, oh yeah, you worth this. No, man, I've done this, I did this, I know my worth. So you're not finna just give me any type of money. Yeah, it's plenty of money, this and that, but at the end of the day, like, this is my worth. You feel me? So
yeah,
I feel like he did the right thing by just walking away.
Yeah, and that's a good thing you actually paid attention to that and learned, because like with you being an artist now and what's going on in the music industry, it's some shady characters in this industry.
Man, it's cutthroat. It's cutthroat for real, man. I have my little shit run-ins and stuff with people and people being fake, and I ain't saying no names, but just I just ran into obstacles, doing this music thing, and like it's definitely a cutthroat business, just like what Drake said. You know what I'm saying? The industry is cutthroat, like for real. It's a cutthroat industry, man. That you gotta have tough skin. Gotta have tough skin in this industry, man, to make it.
Yeah, that you definitely do. And how do you, like, because I know you're an independent artist, like I know it's hard, but what keeps you focused and keeps the motivation there for you to like to keep going?
Oh man, just being around other genuine people that's doing the same thing I'm doing, and they trying to get to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And people always tell me, "Oh yeah, I'm better." No, like, well, you better than me. I'm like, I don't look at you that way. Like, I feel like you can do the same thing I'm doing. You feel me? You can get to where I'm doing. You just got to put in a lot of work, time, and effort. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at that.
Yeah, I definitely feel on that. So it's basically like everybody got the same 24 hours. It just matter what you do with it.
Right, exactly. Because you got to understand, like, it's always gonna be somebody working harder than you out here.
That's true. For you to say that and you know that, that's something, because it be a lot of slackers and everything, but as from your work ethic and everything you've been driving, I see that's not in your repertoire at all.
Right. You just got to be consistent. I just want to tell y'all, like, just always be consistent. You don't slack. You know what I'm saying? If you do slack, let your fans know what's going on. You feel me? Because like your fans make you who you are too. You know what I'm saying? Without your fans, you wouldn't be nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got fans overseas, this and that, they listen to my music, which is crazy, and but yeah, so.
Like, is it a shock for you to hear your voice from people listening to it overseas? Like, does it do something to you? Like, dang, I got people listening to me all over
Absolutely.
the world.
Absolutely. Because, we live in America. Everybody loves music in America, but people gotta understand, like, people don't know music is universal. So, like, it's like, man, my stuff getting played over there in the Middle East, like, Kuwait, like, Iran, India, you know what I'm saying, Russia. I'm like, these people are really listening. I'm seeing videos, I'm just typing in my name under the hashtags. I'm seeing my name come up on this one guy page. And I'm like, man, he from a whole different country. It's a real page and everything, like. Tell me, it's a real page and everything. I'm like, what? I got fans overseas. I was like, man, it's crazy. I'm just blessed and grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want my music just to be stationed in America. I'm gonna go all over the world.
That's what's up. Because a lot of people want to be just like in their hometown and boxing in a bubble. With you saying that, and far you getting so far in your career and having people listen,
right,
all overseas and everything. I know that gotta be like that gotta be crazy.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Man. I'm already knowing, because I know people be like, yeah, Taz local, but you could be like, nah, man, I ain't local, I'm global. Like, I got people in Russia and everything. That's a good look.
Oh man, most definitely.
That's definitely a good look. And I did my research on, like, how many, do you know the number of projects you put out?
Man, how many? Dang, somebody blow me up, man. But that
no phones on the set during the no phones on
right,
the set.
exactly. I just call them back later, but say the question again. I'm sorry.
Like, how many? Do you know the number of projects that you put out?
Man, I don't, but no, I can't keep counting. I know it's at least about maybe between 3 to 5. I think. I know I got Mixed Diverse 2, Mixed Diverse 3. My EPs. Man, I made so much music, it's so hard to keep up. The love hate. The man, I can't remember the name.
Okay, now that you speak of the love hate tape, I remember that tape vividly.
Oh man.
And that was got a lot of people that be like, yeah, that Taz tape was all that. It was good. I can really relate because that love hate thing. It's a lot of that going on in with your music that a lot of people can relate to because you talk about real things that you go through in life.
Man, all the time, you know, and that's why my new EP that I got out now, if y'all haven't heard it, you know, it's called Weirdo EP. Go get it, 4 songs, you know what I'm saying? You know, go check that out. That's why I made my EP Weirdo, because in high school, that's what I was called. You know, in high school, middle school, because I was called weird for even listening to rock music, and people don't know a black person started rock music. It's just the Caucasians, they just took over it. You know what I'm saying? Never gave us credit. You feel me? So, you know, oh yeah, I talk about a lot of real.
Yeah, definitely talk about. As far as like Weirdo, I understand like during high school and all that. Like I know they had to be like some tough times, but
right.
You look like the type of person that didn't care about what nobody said. You was gonna remain you.
I did.
Whatever.
Exactly. I didn't care. You know, sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I did, because it's like, man, I'm putting an image out. But then at the same time, you know, people have to respect how you feel, because you know everybody want people to respect how they feel. So I feel like I express my feelings through music and what I go through. You know what I'm saying? Like high school and the Weirdo EP, man, to me it warms my heart, because everything I'm talking about really actually happened. That's what I went through. And I know there's a lot of kids out here that get bullied. They consider outcasts, you know, and a lot of people not really, you know, like hearing them, you know what I'm saying? They look at you like, oh, you don't have no designer clothes on, you don't have Jordans on. And I feel like, you know, like you're judging another kid for what he have and not by his character. You know, even though kids, they don't know too much about that right now, you know what I'm saying? Because they're at a certain age. But I feel like, you know, when I was in high school and middle school, like, people always just judge me on my appearance or the type of music I listen to. And people got to understand music is universal. I'm into everything. I have an open mind, which we need more open-minded people out here. But, you know, yeah, man, it's just Weirdo was really about stuff I went through high school, a little bit what's going on now, and basically just who I am. You feel me?
So that's definitely good. So you put music out for basically the people of the voiceless, the voice of the voiceless.
But yeah, exactly.
So the people who don't speak up, you basically make music for them. Like it's okay to be yourself and things like that. That's a good image to portray, because a lot nowadays, if you look at the music scene, it's a lot of people who portraying something that they not.
Right, and that's another. I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm gonna clear this up on this interview today. Like, you know, a lot of people, you know, I do talk about myself, but you know, y'all have some music that's trap, you know, and I talk about how like guns, protecting myself, and you know, this and that, and people be like, you know, because you know some of my videos I got guns in my video and stuff like that, you know. And I'm trying to calm down with that. I'm trying to calm down with that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I got labels and people looking at me and kids watching my stuff. So, you know, but the people was like, man, they was asking, you know, people just be like, man, Taz, why you doing this? Why you putting guns in your video? Why you do this? Why you do that? And people not understanding, like, and they don't know my story. And I'm trying, and now my new music I'm coming out with soon, I got a little bit into that, you know. Like, people had threatened me before. People had talked about they was going to do bodily harm, all type of stuff to me. You know, some people tell me start rapping. I've been through all of that, you know. And people say, why you got guns in the video, this and that? Because, for one, I want to make it look realistic. And two, I'm really about that life. I really do carry guns. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, I really do what I say I do. You know what I'm saying? I know some people rap, they don't tote guns at all when they outside. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, true. And I'm going to just be real with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't look around to go for trouble. It's just protecting myself, being wise. You know, some people got to understand, like, when you an artist, period, even if you not even known, you got to have some type of protection on you. That's why some of these rappers catch gun cases. You feel me? Because they don't feel, you know, safe in their own environment. You know what I'm saying? Because they doing something, but they 24/7, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, they been in and out of jail. They did what they did, but at the same time, man, they trying to better their life and into doing something constructive. But you know, they hold on to that past about what you did and won't let it go. It's like a record. When it's stuck to you, you know, it's
ain't no getting out of that.
right. It's not getting up out of there. So I feel like, you know, I did that stuff to just really be realistic and like this is what I do. I'm not saying I'm untouchable. Anybody could be touched. You know what I'm saying? You know, anybody could be touched.
Definitely.
You know, so I'm just showing people realism. You know what I'm saying? Like I do the stuff that I talk about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
And yeah, that's the real thing. And now that you say you like, I heard you say you do it like for protection, cause like you, with you being an up and coming artist like Chicago, I understand like
man,
we artists have like a lot of haters, and it's a lot of people out there that really want what you got, so they feel like they need to like take you out for it.
Man, facts. Like because you know they seen you doing something constructive and you being successful at it. You know, and I do believe in it. I do believe in success is the best revenge. You know what I'm saying? But then success can come with a lot of tragic. You know, people from your past try to tarnish your name, and then they'll go out and tell other people don't mess with you because, you know, because of what the situation you had going on with them when you was encountering with them. Like, you know, I've been in situations where, like, I try to de-escalate things and people made it bigger than what it seemed. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, it's just a whole lot, bro, when it comes to this, man. You know, people just want your spot. It's, especially, you know, I'm from Chicago. If y'all don't know that, I'm from Chicago. And, you know, Chicago has that crab in the bucket theory going on. You know what I'm saying? Where I've met, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I've met a lot of great talents in Chicago. But some, I ain't gonna say no names, but some people business ethics is just terrible. And I'm gonna just put it out there. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing for nobody out here, you know. So, you know, but, you know, that's just what it is, you know. But yeah, so.
Yeah, and with that, and do with that crab in a bucket theory, because like that's the real thing. But as I see it, like from like your past EPs and albums and everything, you got a lot of artists on there that like that's not locally known, but it's people you know. So you one of them that you one of them try to put your homies on, like
exactly. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, the people I put on my tracks, those two people I see potential in. People I see my circle progressing, you know, just by themselves and with me, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm not finna be like, oh yeah, I'm doing everything by myself, I'm leaving them behind. People that help me, I always, you know, and people that see me doing good and they want to see me dwell and stuff like that, and I see the potential in them, why not help them? You know what I'm saying? Because I want somebody to help me, that, you know, because I have a lot of potential. So I feel like putting people on, especially that's close to you, and they seeing what you doing, they trying to do what you do, why not help them? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help, you know?
And I'm glad to hear you say that, because us as people tend to have that. We don't bring people up. We more so drag them down more than anything.
Oh man, tell me about it.
And it's I really admire what you're doing, as far as like putting like your friends and local artists that you know and see potential in on your EPs and your music, because you have a fan base, and that's a stand up and great thing to do. I really commend you on that. I like that in you.
I appreciate it, man.
I really like that. So, like, is there any artist, like, you want to work with or you see yourself working with?
I definitely see myself working with King Louie, man. King Louie, my favorite rapper from Chicago, man. I met that man back in, like, what, 2017, 18, something like that.
Also,
you know,
you've interacted with Louie.
Right, I gave him a business card. I told him, like, you know, I know you're a businessman. You know, here's my business card, man. You know what I'm saying? I act, I do everything. You know, and that's what I want to tell y'all. I do everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I do everything, man. Like, I act, I dance. You know, y'all see some drill team stuff, you know, on my channel and stuff like that. Like, I do a lot of things besides music. You know, but back to the artist, maybe, yeah, King Louie's one of them I really want to work with. Like, he's one of my favorites.
I can definitely see you and Louie working. So
Oh
Louie,
man.
if you see this, give my man a chance.
Oh God, man, give me a chance, man, because we.
No,
You
yeah.
know.
And so, but and King Louie was like, he was almost the same. He was like the same. You would listen to his music and hear somebody you ain't never heard of and be like, who is that? But it'd be a local Chicago artist or whatever. I can definitely see the potential of you and Louie working together.
Oh yeah, man.
And another question. So would it be like a dream track for you to get Ice Cube and King Louie? Like
it's dope because the old era, the new era clashing together, man. That'd be dope, man. That'd be dope.
We gonna put that in the work for Taz, man.
Oh God.
We gonna see what we can do for that. Ice Cube, Taz featuring Ice Cube and King
Man.
Louie coming soon.
Oh God.
I can definitely see that, and like that's real. It's real dope what you doing out here in the music question. So like, as far as like doing shows and traveling and all that, what's the hardest part? Like,
the hardest part, really, you know, is really getting shows. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like I'm saying, like you have to like you know, I'm gonna say this, man. You have to network. You know, and you have to go to different cities and stuff. You know, because you know, doing stuff in your hometown is cool. You know, but it's only so much you can do in your hometown until you have to branch out to go to other places. You know what I'm saying? So, because people still don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Your hometown is just a start. You know, but it's been kind of hard trying to get shows in Chicago and stuff like that. I mean, I'm getting a little bit of shows now, but just I want to go far and beyond. And I feel like, you know, being in Chicago, it's a good thing, but a bad thing at the same. It's a gift and a curse because it's a lot of hate here. You feel me? It's a lot of hate here, man. I mean, it's hate everywhere, but here it's, man, it's a different type of level of hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people just take you out your glow. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, because I'm going to say this, man. Us as Chicagoans, man, we start a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when it comes to supporting each other and this and that, like, you know, the backdoor stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? That's part of it too. You know, and man.
Yeah. Even with the backdoor things and all that, I understand. But it seems like you keep a positive image and you mostly stay out the way. You all about your music and everything.
Oh yeah.
You own what you got to do, but you also got to stay safe out here as well.
Right, and that's my message when I be mentioning sometimes the guns in the video and stuff like that. Like, you know, yeah, like, you know, yeah, it can get deadly, you know, but at the same time, you have to protect yourself at all times. You know, that's, you know. But I really want to talk about the EP a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, the EP.
Yeah, Weirdo. Yes.
Which is on all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms. It's going to be down below.
So, explain more about it. Weirdo.
Okay. Explaining of Weirdo, y'all. Okay. Like, what really motivated me to do this was Snoop Dogg, because I watched him on Rhythm and Flow, I think it's called the show, Rhythm and Flow, and this guy had a turn up song, and Snoop was like, he liked the turn up song, he liked that, it's cool, but he wanted to know the guy's story. I forgot the guy he told this to, but he was like, you know, we want to know your story. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna put out a little small project because I was gonna turn it into an album about my life, which I'm gonna do soon, you know. But I want to I just want to put a project out about a little bit of my life. So you know, it's 4 tracks on there. The first track was, you know, with High School Weirdo.
Yeah, High School Weirdo. Yeah, because I know you had a Tyler Creator bar in there. It's like, was he one of the people that got you through high school too?
Yeah, man, yes, that's my guy. Shout out to Tyler Creator, man. That's my guy there. Yeah, I listen to him every morning. So in high school, that's why one of my songs like "Wake Up in the Morning, Listening to TC." Tyler the Creator was my mentor. Go G, you know. So
yeah, I get that. And so it's a 4-track EP. I know it's High School Weirdo, Dark Space, Psych Ward, and then Weirdo Freestyle. From Taz's point of view, which one was which did you have the most fun and passion writing for?
Oh man, that's hard. It's between Dark Space and Psych Ward, man.
Dark Space and Psych Ward. Okay, so Dark Space. Give us a little bit more insight on that. Like what?
Oh man. Okay.
What was the Dark Space? What made you like write it?
Dark Space was really like a track where, you know, I've been fighting demons and stuff, and you know, my intermediate family going through stuff. But besides that, like my little brother, you know, I'm not gonna speak too much on it because you know it's still going on. Like trial. Well, we don't know if they're gonna take it to trial, but my brother got into an incident, and like which like the bid was almost about like 15 years. You know, and this and that, because like what he did was a crime. I don't really want to put too much on him because it's still pending. So, you know, and I just wanted to write a song about what really happened. You know what I'm saying? Because that situation scarred me. That's my little brother. You know, he never been to jail. My brother got autism and all this other stuff. And you know, when he got locked up, I know he wasn't able to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Just say he did a crime, and you know, and like what happened to him really scarred me. It was like, you know, our pops was really, you know, my pops wasn't really in our life. You know what I'm saying? Well, he was in his life, but he wasn't really in my life and stuff like that. And you know, and he betrayed his son, my brother. You know, he chose a female over him, and I told him to stay away, to keep him away from her, and he didn't do it. So, you know, and it led to some other problems, man. It's a long story, but I'm gonna get into that another day, though. Yeah, but that's what Dark Space is about the situation about my brother's case.
And there's probably a lot of more people that commend you on writing that, because they keep quiet about it. So that song probably hit home for a lot of individuals that's going through the same thing.
Oh yeah.
And so you said the second one was Psych Ward.
The third.
No, Dark Space the second song. The second song, but the second song you said you enjoyed writing was Psych Ward. So bring us a little bit more insight on Psych Ward, because so people out there that don't really know what a Psych Ward is. Okay,
a Psych Ward is where people that has mental issues, that's where they go, you know, to you know it like basically like the crazy house. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of sick mental people out here that need to be watched and everything. So, you know, and you know, I wrote that off just like people calling me crazy and this and that, and you know, now have I been to a Psych Ward? I had. Actually, no. I'm not going to get to this story, but I had an ex that went into the Psych Ward, man, and when I visited her there, man, like when I was there, like I was a little bit like shaking, because it's like, you know, you see this in movies, but when you actually there, it's a different vibe. Like there was like a lady like staring to the window at us for like 10-15 minutes straight. It was crazy. I was like, you know, she was just standing like just like this with a stare. Like I'm like, yo, it's not. And I'm looking at him like, wow, it's people out here that are really mentally ill, bro. Like, you know, and but I made that off like, you know, depression too. I fight a little bit of depression mood sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So
the depression is a thing. I really think that's something that needs to be addressed more.
Most definitely, because I definitely go through things and I do get depressed, you know, and you know, I had my fair share of wanting to commit suicide when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? I had my fair share. Did I do it? No, because you know the family I came from, you know, just you know, I knew it wasn't right to do it. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it, but never done it.
Definitely. And if anyone out there is going through like depression and having suicidal thoughts,
please seek some help.
Seek some
help. If you're going through anything, please seek some help. You know, because you know your life matters. You know, everybody going through stuff. If you feel like you want to commit suicide, please get some help. You know what I'm saying? And I got some help when I was in high school. It happened my senior year. You know, I wanted to, you know, commit suicide. I told my teacher, I'm like, I'm not feeling myself. I want to commit suicide right now. Can I please go to my counselor? And that helped me, you know. And I want everybody to know that you are a great asset, you know, to your family, you know, to people that love you, your friends. You know, you are a great asset. You feel me?
That's a great thing. That's a great thing to say. So far as like Taz, what's next? What's next for Taz the Artist?
You know. Oh man, I have a lot of stuff coming, man. I'm working on the album. Of course, you gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he's gonna be on it. I don't know how many tracks it's gonna be, but I know it's coming out in 2022, sometime in the beginning of the year. Cause it's actually almost done. I gotta get one more song mixed and mastered. And this project, it's a turn up project, but I did put a little bit of my feelings and my soul into it too. You know, I'm very versatile, man. If y'all don't know, but yeah, so. You know, I got some stuff coming. You know, I'm traveling more. I need to vlog that more. I'm traveling more. You know, I'm trying to travel more, do big and better things. You feel me? You know, so
Definitely, that's good too. So in 2022 we can get a Taz the Artist out. We can get an album from Taz the Artist.
I'm gonna get an album. You feel me?
I think the world's ready for another one because you've been silent. You dropped a whole you dropped a plethora of songs, singles, and everything in 2021.
On God.
So
on God.
2022 looks like a promising year for Taz the Artist.
Oh yeah. You know, and I want to let y'all know, man. I'm a cool person, great artist. You know, it's just I don't tolerate disrespect. You know, I feel like nobody should tolerate disrespect, but. You know, this is just who I am, man. If you can't vibe with it, it's cool. You know, you don't gotta mess with me. You don't gotta like my music. You don't gotta like me. You know, I'm gonna still do what I want to do at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, this is my world. This is my world, just as yours. You feel me? You know, like I said, you know, people gonna try to bring you down. You shouldn't rap this, and I don't give a damn what nobody gotta say about me. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna do what Taz gonna do. You feel me? Which I'm a hustler, you feel me? I work a 9 to 5, you know. I ain't letting no bust out here tell me, oh yeah, working a 9 to 5, man. I work a 9 to 5. I hustle. People out here, you know, I don't know people out here that don't like me. You know, I don't give no fuck. I'm gonna still do what Taz do. You feel me? I'm making this music. You know, I'm gonna do what it do. You feel me?
Definitely, and that's a great thing. You don't care about what nobody thinks. Taz the Artist is always gonna be Taz the Artist. Right?
Always.
Hail or snow, and that's what I like about you, man.
I appreciate it.
I like about you. So
appreciate it.
Let the people know where they can follow you and what's really going on. What's going on with Taz, man?
Alright, man. Like I told y'all, I got an album coming out. You know what I'm saying? Coming out really soon. You know, music videos, some more coming soon. I'm gonna be vlogging more next year also. Look out for that. You know, and y'all can follow me at Taz the Artist 95 on Instagram. It's gonna be in the description down below. Y'all can follow me on that. Y'all can follow me on Facebook at Taz the Artist. You know, and y'all can follow me on TikTok, Taz the Artist.
Now that you're speaking of TikTok. Does Taz do TikTok?
Yes, I do TikTok. I got like 3.
Taz got TikTok?
Yeah, I got like 3-4 videos like mid-tier right now. Like we went viral, which is crazy.
Taz
you know?
is a TikToker, you
I'm a TikToker, y'all. Hey.
Taz is a TikToker, so make sure y'all follow him on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. Make sure y'all lock in with my boy Taz the Artist, man.
Oh God.
And make sure y'all be on the lookout for everything he got coming, man.
Yup.
We'll holler at y'all, man. It's been another interview. Peace.
Peace, man. Peace.